Beezy, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Beezy from Extreme Sports Star 305. Now, the NBA Finals matchup is finally here. The Golden State Warriors, as I predicted, versus the Boston Celtics. Hey, who predicted that? Some did, some didn't. I had a few others on here. Some said Miami, some said Milwaukee. But one said Boston if Milwaukee didn't go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down these two teams here, how they got here, and I'm going to tell you who's the X Factor, who's not the X Factor. Now, as far as for the left side, for the Eastern Conference here, for the Boston Celtics, they went through Kevin Durant and that mess over there, that team over there with Kyrie between his situation from the vaccination, not vaccination, with them not having no bond here on the team. They swept them. Not surprised yet. We realized that was what happened. That team is, hey. Next time they played here, the defending champs here with Giannis, the Milwaukee Bucks. Their game went to Game 7, but they were short-handed here without no closer here. Their closer did not play here. Chris Middleton, they took care of that Game 7. That was one of the best series we've seen here for that one. Now the next one, the Miami Heat, who I chose. I thought in the beginning the Miami Heat was going to take it. Then I realized how the game was going. Jimmy Butler needed more help. We see here. They went to Game 7 again to the wire. Jimmy Butler went and shot that 3. Some people said, why you shot the 3 here? I think that was a great shot because his legs was burnt. He put up 47 game before. I think he can do that back-to-back games here. Needed more help. And no hero. What happened once he missed it? That was game over. He was that close. Excuse me. So now they make it here to the Eastern Finals here for the first time. Boston Celtics have been trying to get there for the longest. They had been like the last 6 years. They had been to the Eastern Conference Finals here. I'm sorry, the Eastern Conference about 3 times. But they finally made it a hump now. They #1 defense here. They got the defensive player of the year, Marcus Smart. You see Jason Tatum here. He was number 24 for Kobe. His favorite player is Kobe Bryant. They got brand new coach first year. Congratulations to him. First year in the finals here. Jaylen Brown. They got the #1 defense all around the board here. Gotta give it to them. Boston had deserved to be here. Now, over to the West. Now the West here, my Golden State Warriors here. I'm not saying we had a harder task. I'm saying we didn't here. But we was confident we was going to get here. Played Denver Nuggets. Derrick Neville was short-handed. Lost 1 game. Took care of business here. Next game here. Next game we played here. We played that one. I thought it would be our toughest matchup here. It really was, but unfortunately, Ja Morant got hurt. They don't have that much experience in the playoffs. So we took care of business. I was surprised. I thought we was going to play the Phoenix Suns. Unfortunately here, the Phoenix Suns here, they lost to the Dallas Mavericks. That boy Luka's a bad boy, I tell you here. Unfortunately here, we took care of Luka and them here. And I'll say in 5 games here, I expect that here. I expect it to be going to 6. But Luka, they needed more help. They didn't have that experience here, unfortunately. We took care of our business here, so that puts us here in the West Conference Finals here. Now, these two teams here, who do I have winning the finals here? I have the Golden State Warriors here in 7 games. 7. Yes, it's going to be a huge battle here because Boston really here, they have the length. Jason Tatum about 6, almost about 6'9", 6'10". He has the height. Jaylen Brown here, almost about the same thing here. They had the defensive player of the year. They have a good bench here. They're very smart. Great defensive minded coach here. They've been in 2 Game 7s already. They've been to certain tests. They went against one of the best players in the NBA, Giannis here, KD. They're very tested. They deserve it. A lot of people think they're going to win. It can go either or. I'm just going to ride with Golden State. That's what I'm going to ride with here. Now, Golden State here, they've been here before. 2 years ago, a lot of ESPN, a lot of top people say they wouldn't be here. After 2 years here, after Clay been hurt, they want to get back here because they had a game change here. Golden State, last year they came, they was in a play-in tournament. Stephen Curry and the boys here, they got knocked out by the Memphis Grizzlies here. And his last words in the press conference say they don't want to see us next year. And he talked the talk, they back it up, they back here again with a full squad here. Now who would be Golden State X Factor? 6th man of the year, Jordan Poole. Off the bench here, he playing like, hey, he's a starter. He got to get paid. I'm not going to lie. He got to get paid. That boy is balling. What I'm telling you here, here's a pool party. You want to say it's a pool party, quake the pool, jump in the pool. Anything's a pool, you know we talking about him. Now, another guy, Andrew Wiggins. fit his role here. Got to give it to him here. He played lights out here from the last time in the series here. He was an All-Star here, first time in the All-Star NBA. Hit a major dunk here. He's drafted #1 player, but he's not a #1 guy, but he fits our role perfectly. Got to give it to him. Now, GP2 comes back perfectly. We need all hands on deck here for the Boston Celtics here because they is long, gritty. Boston Celtics had the #1 defense all the way down. Golden State has a #2 defense here. Got Golden State Warriors offense just ahead. We #1 here. They got #2 here. Besides that, who needs to win the MVP? Stephen Curry. Why? This will complete his resume. That's the only thing he's missing. Is the Finals MVP, so they can start talking about him here. He wants it bad. He hears everybody. I'm not gonna lie. He hears it. He wants it bad as everybody else here. But if he can't win it, he's still to me he's still a top 10 MVP guy because anybody else can win it. Jordan Poole can win it. Klay Thompson can win it. Who knows? Andrew Wiggins probably can win it here because we know the game plan is gonna be make sure you follow Stephen Curry. We know that. Now, Game 1 starts tonight. I do think the Boston Celtics will lose on Game 1 here. I won't be surprised if they win Game 1. They want that. But I think the Warriors, with their home crowd here, their home crowd does matter here for Game 1. If I'm mistaken, the majority of the time with Boston Celtics, they lost majority of their Game 1s also. So, Golden State, I think they are undefeated at home. If I'm mistaken, yes, they are undefeated at home. But I think they'll win Game 1 here. That, with the fans here in San Francisco and the Bay, they fans go crazy. So, they need this Game 1 here, so... Because you don't want to lose Game 1. They put the pressure on you that you have to win Game 2. So they'll win this Game 1 here. I'll say my point is, let me see. They'll win by 5 points. It'll be close, but they'll win by 5. I don't see no blowouts here. I don't see none of that. They'll win by 5 to 6 points today. So I'm going to go with Game 1 here. As far as the Game 2, that can go either or. So I won't be surprised if Boston win Game 2. I'd be happy if Golden State win Game 2. But I think it will go back and forth. I think both teams will win 1 game on each other's game floor. So, but I do think it will go 7 games here. I do think that. For example here, Boston won 2 Game 7s. So they already tested for Game 7. But when it comes to the finals, Golden State been to the finals with these core here, Steve Kerr, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Stephen Curry. They've been to the finals multiple times. They understand how it goes. They can calm everybody down. They're used to it. Boston, they've been to 2 Game 7s here, but they know like the bright lights and when it comes to the finals. Them lights is much brighter. That pressure is much on. So when they're having Game 7, I'm gonna go with Golden State Warriors for Game 7. It will be at home in Golden State in the Bay here. If Boston won 2 Game 7s, but I'm gonna go Golden State for because of what they experienced in Game 7. But we're gonna predict every game here. But Game 1 here, I'm rolling with the Bay. Just let me know what you think here. Let's go Warriors. Be easy.